In the east of the Egyptian capital, Cairo, in a reflection of its renaissance, reality becomes evident and firmly established through one of the most important fortresses of medicine in Egypt, the Middle East, and Africa. The International Medical Center, the largest modern scientific, medical, and therapeutic edifice, an outstanding minaret in providing medical services based on the comprehensive recovery method through a team of specialists in providing medical and therapeutic services, and through integrated medical departments that work to provide a healthy and safe environment and utmost care for patients. A minaret of medical excellence and the engine of everything the world has reached in the field of healthcare, a new and regenerative present that focuses on meeting all medical requirements of the Egyptian, Arab, and foreign patients, according to the highest levels of service provision in the world. The center is built on an area of 53 fedans, as 54% of them is green spaces, in order to provide the appropriate climate and tranquility for patients. A 26% is a helipad, and 20% for buildings and treatment departments. There are many operation rooms, intensive care units, and hotel suites for patient accommodation, at a capacity of 800 beds, in addition to service and administrative buildings. From here was the beginning, as the center continued its pioneering role and witnessed a qualitative leap in its medical services. Numerous installations, various facilities and services can be found in the center's several buildings, most importantly, casualty and emergency department. The units are equipped with the latest medical devices and equipment that can deal with various emergencies and are always ready around the clock to receive all sick cases. The department also includes a special unit to remove various cases of pollution, in addition to an intensive care unit, an equipped operation room, and an emergency isolation room. The journey takes us through the corridors of the center, and we find the Radiology department. It's equipped with the latest devices in the field of diagnostic and interventional radiology, including 3 devices for resonance imaging, open resonance, 2 CT scan devices, ultrasound equipment, mammography, and osteoporosis, a special unit for single and bilateral therapeutic catheterization and interventional catheterization for the treatment of peripheral arterial disease, treatment of arteriovenous malformation, immediate cerebral thrombectomy, in addition to treating brain hemorrhage resulting from aneurysms. Outpatient department, a complete section that contains all medical specialties, equipped with the latest diagnosis and examination devices, with a comprehensive coverage of all diagnostic and therapeutic aspects in various specialties, in addition to registering and classifying patients to be directed according to their treatment requirements, and keeping patient data and maintaining their privacy. Ophthalmology department, 5 clinics equipped with the latest devices to measure intraocular pressure without contact, binoculars to examine the fundus eye, retinal tomography, corneal mapping, and treatment of chronic glaucoma. Dentistry and oral surgery department, 7 units for accurate detection and diagnosis, equipped with ultrasound devices to remove plaques, light-curing dental composite, and cauterization. Advanced technology in designing and aesthetic restoration, orthodontics. Also, the department includes a digital imaging unit using digital panorama scanning and CT cone scanning. Otolaryngology department, high-level diagnostic units exist in the center that contains ENT endoscopy and the microscopic diagnosis, with an imaging unit and advanced units for audiological examination. The section also features performing all critical otolaryngological operations, hematology and marrow transplant department, early diagnosis and treatment of blood diseases, including leukemia and benign blood diseases, all with modern techniques of diagnosis and treatment through a specialized unit for marrow transplantation, aiming to replace the bone marrow affected by leukemia. The department is equipped with the latest means of remote communication between patients and their families, and a specialized unit for the separation and analysis for blood components, centrifuge devices for blood platelets, and the plasma for treatment, which is considered an important diagnostic step to detect neurological and immunity diseases. A new addition that the center seeks to gain in order to provide all the requirements for a complete recovery for patients. Physical medicine and rehabilitation department, a breakthrough in the field of physical therapy and rehabilitation for musculoskeletal disorders, including the joints, tendons, ligaments, and muscles. A unit with aqua massage system, a unit for children with special abilities to treat autism, stuttering, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and speech. In addition to the treatment of children with delayed motor and neurological development. Nephrology and the endocrinology department, specialized units for treating all kidney diseases that provide diagnosis and treatment for patients with kidney disease, including chronic and acute renal failure, tissue nephritis, nephrotic syndrome, hypertension, and inflammation of the kidneys and pelvis. Intensive care unit, one of the most important marks that distinguishes the International Medical Center. It includes care units for the elderly, children, and isolated cases. It's equipped with all medical devices necessary for critical cases and life-saving. The department includes a modern unit for a child and the premature newborns incubators. Cardiology department. The department provides comprehensive specialized care for heart diseases, equipped with 2 catheter units, including the latest imaging equipment of coronary artery and measuring intra-arterial pressure difference, a 3-dimensional plotter, and a unit for congenital defects and electrophysiology examination. Laboratories and blood bank department. It contains subsections for the laboratories of chemistry, microbiology, blood and hormones research, viruses, flow cytometry, molecular biology, and pathology. It also contains a blood bank which works around the clock to provide blood and its products and to save the platelets, which require suitable temperatures. Gastroenterology and the Endoscopy department, a unit specialized in performing all types of endoscopy, equipped with the latest gastroenterological endoscopes to perform all types of diagnostic and therapeutic endoscopy for the upper and lower gastrointestinal tract, sampling and early diagnosis of colon and bowel tumors. Operations department. It contains 16 operation rooms, equipped with the latest equipment in various specialties, and includes 8 capsules to deal with severe cases, post-anesthesia care units, endoscopy rooms, IVF unit, and the cryopreservation laboratory. A leading role is played by the center in organ transplant surgeries, such as limbs, kidneys, and liver transplants, which the center has been leading since 2005 under the supervision of the world-class Japanese expert Kuishi Tanaka, medical and nursing staff trained on all types of surgeries, radiotherapy, nuclear medicine, and the gamma knife facility. Unique medical service is provided for oncology patients using radioisotopes and nuclear medicine for diagnosing, locating, and treating tumors. The Department of Nuclear Medicine is distinguished by treating several types of cancer, heart and digestive system diseases, and gland disorders with the capability of early detection of diseases in early stages and determining the response extent for medical intervention. All are performed by using the latest equipment in nuclear medicine. Including a PET scan device and a gamma camera. In an important step that is now being completed, the center is establishing the Scannet Room Circular Right Side for for radioactive isotopes production. Radiotherapy Department, a breakthrough in the field of radiotherapy through 5 of the latest world-class devices, including 2 multi-energy linear accelerator true beam devices for 2D and 3D therapy, and the cyclotron device, which includes the multi-intensity and radiosurgery. The department adopts the latest preventive measures to provide protection for patients, visitors, and staff. Gamma Knife Unit, an advanced unit for treating deep and minute brain tumors, which is an important tool that helps neurosurgeons treat brain tumors with precision, skull-based tumors, and pituitary gland tumors. The unit also treats congenital aneurysms of cerebral vessels, trigeminal neuralgia pains, epilepsy, and Parkinson's disease. Medical Supply Department. The department provides full and comprehensive support for the pharmacies, operations, and intensive care units. Including medicine and medical supplies, starting from contracting, storage, and dispensing, in addition to sterile units designated for preparing intravenous medications, chemotherapy, and applying clinical pharmacy aspects and frameworks, adhering to global quality standards and ensuring suitable medications to patients before dispensing. Central Sterilization Department, a vital tool for sterilizing surgical instruments and devices used in operations and internal departments. It adopts the latest sterilization principles in terms of packaging and storage, in line with modern sterilization techniques. International Department, unique services provided by the Center to non-Egyptian patients. Such services put Egypt at the top of the most prominent countries in the field of medical tourism. Training and Development Department. Permanent follow-up is performed by the department to raise the performance and skill level of the staff, including doctors, nursing staff, and technicians, through holding lectures to get knowledge of everything new in the field of healthcare. There are rooms and lectures hall for training on cardiopulmonary resuscitation and the practical training. Also a medical library containing mini books and the latest researches in various medical specialties, in addition to a large number of different halls equipped with the latest various means of display and means of remote communication. Based on the center's confidence in the necessity to cope with the latest field in medicine, the center brings in foreign experts in various medical specialties such as spine, vascular and interventional radiology surgeries, and pain management to transfer their practical expertise to Egyptian doctors, in addition to holding and organizing international conferences at the center. The center also exerts every effort relentlessly for maintaining leadership and accreditation by obtaining the highest international accreditation certificates. Most importantly, the JCI certificate from the Joint International Commission, which is updated and approved on a permanent basis in order to achieve integration within the International Medical Center. The center comprises a number of administrative departments, including Medical Devices Calibration Department, permanent monitoring of the efficiency and the maintenance of medical devices in the various medical departments is executed through the calibration system, CMMS. Food and Beverage Department. The center adopts the latest scientific system to determine a specific diet for each patient through the Department of Clinical Nutrition, while maintaining a permanent control of the quality of food samples and the following up operation and cooking stages, in addition to a laboratory specialized for examining and analyzing the supplied food samples, as well as following up on food quality by applying proper scientific means. Hotel Department. The hotel, a leading role in the field of medical tourism and the provision of comprehensive hotel services to patients and their companions, whether Egyptians, Arabs, or foreigners. Information System Department. The center has achieved a considerable stride in digitalization and the healthcare system through data registration of patients and follow-up of their cases, in addition to registering and protecting pharmacies and warehouse medicines, automating and saving all patient files in digital databases that are secured against disasters and external intrusions. as well as providing of communication services with patients through the website and the mobile applications. As a continuation of the endless development and the modernization activities pursued by the center in the various departments, the control unit of the different operating system has been developed and updated, as it is the unit responsible for monitoring and controlling devices such as alarming system, automatic fire extinguishing, and locating the warning locations through the driving system, which locates fires or water leakage. And it's also dedicated for monitoring occupational safety and health through performing inspections, receiving reports, and following up on maintenance work. The department is fully prepared through its trained staff to deal with any fire incidents as soon as the warning is received. The Communications and Information Center has also been created and developed based on highest technological standards and parameters received around the clock. External calls from patients to provide information on the dates of the different clinics and making reservations, and the informing of the dates and the timings of foreign experts present at the center. The unit constantly receives emergency calls and directs them to the emergency department. For the convenience of the patients and the visitors, Patient Accounts Department has been developed and expanded by accommodating 6 windows in order to provide all facilities, including accounting details and completing all administrative and financial procedures. The center includes many services facilities, such as housing for the doctors and nursing staff. Additionally, there are the main laundry station, the power plant, the boiler plant, and the oxygen generating plant. Several medical facilities and the various surgical and therapeutic capabilities are provided by the International Medical Center to remain one of the most important medical castles and a leading minaret in providing health care in Egypt, the Middle East, and Africa. A beacon of abundant giving and an edifice that is worth the name of Egypt and its armed forces.